I'm Bruno Cardi. I own a guest house in Rio. I've lived here my whole life, and I want to show you my favorite spots in town. We're in Tavares Basso's favela right now, in the Catete neighborhood, which is a neighborhood right in between the most touristy part of Rio, Ipanema, Copacabana, and downtown. I'm about to show you guys my family's guest house called the Maze. I hope you like it. We've been doing it since 2005, and we also run a jazz night every first Friday of the month. So let's check it out. So this is it. Welcome. This is the Maze, my family's guest house. We've been doing it since 2005. We had people from all sorts of places in the world, Asia, Europe, North America. Otherwise, we also run a jazz night here every first Friday of the month. You can see this is a bit hectic here, but this is a stage. There's a caipirinha bar over there. Usually there's another bar which we sell beer and other sort of things like water and soft drinks. And of course there's a beautiful view as well. This is the guest house common area. This is basically where our guests come down to have breakfast, and people tend to hang out here, of course, because the view is so it's really nice to be here and chat with people from other places and all that. Otherwise, there's during the jazz night, this is basically where most of the people stay as well, because it's like nice and fresh, and the music isn't so loud as well. Yeah, this is basically where the magic happens here. And this is a common courtyard here. Nice architecture, nice and different. Pretty good. And over here we've got another bar and a more generic view. And it's a little bit difficult to find your way here. But of course, this is why we call it the Maze. Yeah. Picturesque, but pretty. So now I'm going to show you one of the most amazing views in Rio. So now we're in Pedra Bonita in São Conrado, in the São Conrado neighborhood. This is where people usually take off to paraglide. And I really love this spot here. It's a beautiful view. You can get a shot from, from the beaches, a few beaches in the south zone of Rio, the São Conrado neighborhood, which is pretty beautiful, and as well the Rocinha favela. So you can get a good view of two sides of Rio, the favela and the rich neighborhood of São Conrado. It's really interesting. It's a bit full up today, but usually it's quite good. Just come here, chill out, play a bit of my guitar. I love it here.
barco vai levando o corpo do meu pai. Uma despedida imprevista que dia desejou. Qual alvorecer os convidados sofrem com o sol. Condolentes ficam nos afagos, não precisam derreter.
I usually really like coming here because I just find the view so inspiring. At the same time, you get the sea, the horizon is just so big. It gives you a feeling of the infinity, enormous universe out there, and how small I am. And at the same time, you have a beautiful view of a beautiful part of the city, the green mountains of Rio de Janeiro. And I find it's a really good experience, actually. We're now in the Lapa neighborhood, one of the main bohemian neighborhoods in Rio. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite places in Lapa. We can get a typical Brazilian drink, a bit of cachaça, maybe a caipirinha. Let's go have a look. So here we are at Barra da Cachaça. It's a great place to come before you go to a club or to a show. I'm going to have a cachaça. It's a typical Brazilian drink it's a spirit made of sugarcane. Let's have a try. Dê uma seletinha aí, por favor, cara. Cachaça is the typical Brazilian spirit. It's made of sugarcane, and it's made in various places in Brazil, from down south to the northeast. Minas Gerais is the most important producer of cachaça. This cachaça is from Minas, for instance, and it's pretty strong, but I like it. Obrigado, tá na hora de ir. Já bebeu bastante. Valeuzão, cara.
Vai ter solto, não?
Time to hit the town.